Howdy, 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 people! Other than just the fish people. What is good, people? What is up? What is new? Can you hear me? Can you understand the dick? I got a new case on the phone. This is the new phone. Haven't sent back the old one yet. Here's the old one. It has a huge crack across the screen. See? Has a huge crack. And I broke both lenses. What did I break now? Yeah, not very smart on that one. See that peacock back there? Those were those paintings that I was trying to talk about the other day. The one above my head over there by Yoda, that there, that's a Fusco. As well as, where's the light? If we put my hand over the light, that's a Fusco. Right next to my hand. The buffing, still coming. Still lazy. Still lazy. Still very lazy. I think I broke one of my fingers. I really do. Like, you see that redness right there? Yeah, such is life. Let's go check out the saltwater tank. Hopefully we don't lose video connection. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we don't get in a fight and fall over something, get in fights with inanimate objects and trip and fall into them and destroy them and break them. Like the inanimate objects that just get in your way. That was a joke. Oh, Jesus. I'm just full of them today. Oh, whoa. Oh, my God. That's no good. He needs to be flipped over. He can't flip himself over. Let me get a net. That snail's too big to flip himself over. Good thing I came in here. Right? I think it is. You guys may not, but I think it is. It's a good thing that Nick came in here, because if I didn't, I wouldn't even know the snail was about to be freaking in trouble, so to speak. Not really gonna die, but like just sit there for hours until I come along and noticed him. Yeah, you might want to get out of there, clown. Okay, we're gonna do all this while I'm doing that too, which is move this substrate. Don't worry, I just did a water change last night. I'm not doing another one tonight. Don't worry. My filter will pick it up because I just got brand new carbon in there. Brand new. Brand new. And I need to put the other one in later tonight because I put the other carbon in a week ago. And the way that filter works, you have to put them in one in after the other. Like, you have to do them a week apart or 2 weeks apart. I can't remember if it's a week or 2 weeks apart. If it's 2 weeks apart, I'll wait off another 4 days. Anywho, you see that? Oh wow, Nick knows the trick. Well, bam! See that? All that? All that? Now the snail's gonna come back to life in like a few minutes. You're gonna see him move and do his junk, and now he's gonna be annoyed because I moved all the algae away from him. But oh well. Get rid of all that bubble algae and bullshit. Yeah, you guys get to watch me get rid of the bubble algae. The bubble algae. He's like, what the hell are you doing? It's alright. The bacteria is fine. I checked it yesterday. It's a fine idea. But yeah, I did do that when I did a water change. It just comes back. Especially if you have bubble algae building up like it is right there. I was told by the LFS owner that that's okay to do every couple of days. So I just go with what I was told on that one. Anywho, you can't really see through the top. There's too much calcium up here. Razor blade. Neglect. So I didn't feel like doing this last few days. Which I mean, taking the razor blade and just simply doing this. Cleaning it out. Let's see. Why is there water back there? Oh, because you put the net up there. Duh. Okay. So, I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeming to find that this tab thing here that has a couple elements that other people don't have, or vice versa, people will usually pour into their tanks. I've been using these a lot lately and they seem to work, and they seem to work really well actually. And I know I just saw one person say, don't use that. I use these all the time, dude. And so does the LFS owner. And they're great. But it has strontium, magnesium, and a few other things. I can't remember. A few trace minerals. Mine's gone. Well, bam. It's been almost close to 48 hours since I changed the water. Hey, look. See that up there? That's a termite hole. Bubba's just scared that I just used that. It's okay though. Mine is gone, Bubba. Every time yours dissipates, you're supposed to replace it with a brand new one. Anyhow. We're gonna be cloudy for a few minutes. I think that's a slug bear. I think I'm right. Yep, he's upside down. Watch, I'll take a video later and you guys will be like, oh wow, Nick was right. It'll be clear. It's just because I just did all that moving of the algae. And then I'll have to empty the protein skimmer again later. Trust me, it won't. I'll promise you that. Actually, I'll even put money on that. It won't. Because I test it every week. The only time it spiked was 2 weeks ago, and that was the only time it has spiked. They want to argue about stupid little things instead of just let people live and let learn. And I've done this almost 3 times a week. Not to mention, I'm not going to argue about this, I'm just going to point this out. I've done this almost 3 times a week. And it's cleared up my tank every single time I've done it. So, by that being said, I know it works. Not something I would do in that freshwater tank over there, though. Because it doesn't have sand. You see one? One's hiding. I see flow right there. Sucks having to wait on things. There is a cleaning crew in there. They're just being hella lazy. I saw one of my hermit crabs earlier. And then that big ass turbo snail I just flipped over. He's one of them. And then there's a little Mexican guy. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. He's like, you're not gonna hit me with that thing, are you? There's algae right there. I have a Starry Night Blemmy in there. I don't have a goby. I should probably just take my shrimp back and get a goby, because I have 2 shrimp in here that seem to have cleaned everything out off the rocks and stuff, but yeah. If I were to turn just the blue light on right now, it would probably gross. Tonight will probably be no feed night. So like lawnmower gobies or something like that, or something that sifts through the sand, right? That's what you're talking about. If I did, they'd have to be small, because I don't know if you notice, like almost all these guys in here are real small. Other than one in there. And he's not coming out right now. He's Starry Night Blemmy. He doesn't sift the sand though. That's the problem. I thought he did when I got him. But nope, he doesn't. We're almost back to being clear. Someone bit his tail. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's look at him. Someone bit his tail the other day. He's probably getting up in there. And no, sitting on that bottle just does not feel good. That hurt the crack. Anyway, someone bit his tail the other day. And I redid this like this the other day. If you guys don't like it, that's how I redid it. Oh, the snail's moving. I saw him move for a second. There's a big pile of algae right there in front. He just swims and swims and swims and swims and swims and swims the same all day long. That is literally all this fish does. I do have a bit of cyanobacteria, I noticed. And I didn't know whether or not I should go and get algae fix or just keep using the same stuff I've been using. Here's the shrimp. There's one of them. Not to get in any arguments with anybody, I'm not trying to do that. Or any of that. I know a lot of you guys have been in the hobby for a long time. I just want to know why he just swims in the same spot all day. What is so great about this spot? I must know. Does anybody understand this fish? Yeah, it's way too new for the sifting starfish. And those are just little, I want to say they're peppermint shrimp, but I don't want to be wrong. I tend to get some of the shrimp wrong, so. But I can tell you one thing, they've taken a lot of the sand and carried it into that shell. And it's kind of weird to me. And I don't see my hermit crabs, ever. This guy right here picks on this guy. As much as you guys would probably find that hard to believe, this guy is a little bitch. literally. And if you don't believe me on that, he literally he's only bit me once, but it was in good warning because I was too far into his space. But I've noticed she bites at his tail, and so does Groucho a little bit. But other than that, they seem to leave each other alone. Sometimes, though, she gives him fair warning and says, "Get out of my space. You're in my space." Literally all that fish does all day long, sits on that rock. This guy swims in the same spot. If he's not swimming right here, he's right there. And it just blows my mind that he's happy with that little space. Probably because he was in such a smaller tank at the store that what he was in was maybe, let's see, right about here to here. Little square. Yeah, those little square tanks. And I got salt right there. I need to have one thing checked tonight though, and I need to go over, because I don't have a calcium check, and that's the only thing I don't have is calcium. I've got everything else damn near, and I need to go over there and check that tonight, see if it's off any. It shouldn't be with what I just threw in there though. And yes, we got a little bit of algae, just a little bit. I did start with the live rock. Indeed. You're talking about all that. I know you are. I put live rock in here before I even cycled fish in here for a month. Then after I got my filter, I got the skimmer, and then we're gonna build from there and get the other stuff, you know, like maybe a calcium reactor or whatever. And I want to do another tank where I'm sitting right now, but in order to do that, here, I gotta show you guys. There's a lot of stuff right here right now. Don't mind my mess, don't mind my mess, don't mind my mess. There's a little puffer in this tank. But in order to do that, I need to move this tank. This tank needs to go, and obviously I need to be able to have room to get to that tank when I want to, right? So, yeah, that's what I emptied in. So if you're hating on me, don't hate on me. I haven't emptied it outside yet. I will tonight. Don't worry. I will tonight. I'm bumping things over like a fool. I'm right back in the midst of school. If you guys didn't already know that, I'm back in doing math right now. So, math and marine bio. Yay! Marine bio. Dino X seems to work. Working corals even look better. I lost one thing out of this tank already. I'm not even gonna lie. I lost an anemone. And I probably should have listened. It probably was too soon to put an anemone in there. But, those shrimp seem to have eaten all those little things that look like anemones. I can't remember what they're called right now off the top of my head because I'm still learning as I go, obviously. Wow, everybody commented. I want to get another one, but, like, okay, I gotta know some things. Like, with the whole Rico's Reef Tank Challenge, I have to know is the amount of money you can spend on each item, like, limited, or is it unlimited? Because, like, I could drop a couple $100 on stuff to go in a tank, and, okay. That's what I've been trying to figure out. That's what I wanted to know. So you can spend whatever you want to throw in your tank over the year, right? I'm trying to get these rules out there to everybody else because I heard these rules, and I obviously already kind of got part of them, but not the full thing. That's what I was trying to figure out. 1-inch frags, spend as much as you want. Okay. Yeah, that back there, I need to clean that out. I should have done that when I was cleaning the other night. I'll get it in next week's clean. Which, I mean, I should have cleaned the back wall. Frog Spawn, Hammer, Duncan. Alright, I was just not unsure. I mean, I know a little bit. I know enough to know, obviously. I'm not going to sell myself short because I do know enough. I just forget a little too. I love that fish. I was gonna wait to get some designer clowns, but I saw this guy and I just fell in love with him. He swims around so, like, gracefully. He doesn't care. Usually he swims in the same spot over and over. Reefdudes.com. I think I have that posted up on my computer. I'm just not sure when I look at a few things, I guess. But I think you just cleared it up for me. I believe that's Phil that I'm talking to. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. Man, my hand hurts. Okay, so what I was talking about is that right there. That really hurts. Groucho must be pissed off right now because he's extremely white colored. They do that when they're annoyed. If you don't know what I'm talking about that fish right there. There's another shrimp. I have a snail right there. The hermit crabs went and hid up underneath here somewhere yesterday. There's only 2 of them left, I think. I think they've been getting picked on by something. And, I'm just taking a guess. He's the only new thing I've put in the tank other than the shrimp. It's a dog-eat-dog world. There's a little slug upside down right there. I can't get to him. I don't want to touch him. Because I'm afraid if I touch him, I'll hurt him and I'll ruin him. I don't touch slugs. I think I knocked him over or flipped him over when I was scrubbing the algae. See, I told you guys that wouldn't be long. Yeah, the bubble algae. Yeah, I try really hard not to pop the bubbles. I actually have tried to do the thing where I bury the bubbles. Oh, I didn't notice any on the rock. That is something I gotta look at, I guess. Oh yeah, you're right. Right there. You know, something I noticed the other day, and I've never noticed them in anybody else's reef tank, is I saw like little tiny guys that look like this. Look like little sand crabs, alright? And they were skidding across the glass, or they were skidding across the sand, and they were scurrying inside the live rock, and I was like, what the hell is that? Anybody got a clue on that one? If you do, just obviously leave it in a comment after the video is posted, but type it below now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyhow, I'm gonna probably check out here for a little bit, go eat something. I'm starving, haven't eaten all day, starving like Marvin. So, maybe you'll catch Mr. Starry Night later when I do a video later. Other than that, I don't have anything else to show you in the freshwater, so I'm kind of in the midst of moving a tank and that, and I don't want to be like carrying the tank and then drop something because I'm recording. And yeah, hills in the mountains that you can move any mountain with the faith of a mustard seed. Nick the Dick over and out. See, the snail is moving. I don't know where my other snail is. There's a Mexican turbo snail in there, but I have no idea where he went. Anyhow, bye! Give it a few more minutes or seconds. He might do something funky. He's dancing. That's what he's doing. He's dancing by himself.